Touch base with the management of Citi Networks, Rajesh Sethi, who's Chief Business Transformation Officer at Citi Networks, joins in to talk more. Rajesh, it's great to have you on the show. Thanks very much for taking out the time. If Rel Jio's highly competitive pricing structure so far has taught us something, it is how it has pushed the rivals to rise up to the task and bring down prices to stay competitive. With Jiogigafiber, the industry will be shaken up. How worried are you?
Hey, thanks for having us here. We welcome competition. Strongly believe it is a testament of maturity level of the sector. Definitely it will accelerate the growth of sector and lead to rapid consolidation. To some extent, it will lead to the disintermediation. Last mile operations will become the critical parameter of the competitive advantage anyone can deliver. And that's where our strength really comes into play. This sector in which we are operating operates with the intermediaries like local cable operators and MSOs. The key value proposition of delivering your content play or data play to your end consumer will be led through your delivery platform. So very interesting times, very excited, and we really welcome the move.
Analysts have been saying that, high-paying subscribers will diminish between, within metro and tier 1 cities. What is it that you're doing to recover these customers, and how is it that you improve your last mile connectivity in that sense?
First of all, you have to look at the geography of the country into the phases in which this country is divided. So we at Citi, we have followed a blue ocean, strategy. So 70% of our consumer base lies in phase 3 and phase 4 sectors. Now coming to phase 1 and phase 2, we are ensuring that the churn levels at phase 1 and phase 2 are kept well in control. And we ensure that there is a customer connect leading to the customer delight kind of customer experience. And if your churn levels are controlled to a much lower level, you're not losing the customer. That's A. And B, linear viewing to some extent is being complemented by OTT viewing or the viewing on multiple devices. It is yet to cannibalize the linear viewing. So I'm a bit skeptic when people say that the ARPU levels may decline, especially when it comes to the linear viewing.
Broadband revenues have doubled year on year in FY17, but growth has merely come in at 4% in FY18, driven by ARPU erosion. How are you looking at things unfold, especially in the wake that revenues will now perhaps get divided with Jio's entry in the space?
Again, I'll talk specific to Citi rather than the sector. So at Citi Networks, we have two key business drivers for us. One is our video business, generally called as cable business, and second is our broadband business. For us, our video business is operating at operating margins as of Q4 of the year we closed was at around 18.5%. And the growth we attained was almost 41% in terms of our subscription revenue. We added up more than 3 million odd consumers last year in our video business. Now coming to the broadband part of the business, which is the second business line, yes, we are treating that space very carefully. Our expansion into home passes when it comes to broadband business has been very measured. We have identified few low-hanging fruits, and we have gone behind only those what we call as sweet spots. And we have not been going recklessly expanding into broadband all across, because definitely we have been observing decline in ARPUs specific to broadband, while ARPUs in video business, cable business, have been going up. They have been just moving up, whereas ARPUs in broadband business have been declining. Hence, as I said, we are moving very carefully in that segment. But for us, still 90% plus of my business comes from video and cable segment.
It's still very early days, but tell us how much of your current market share is and how much of you think will be impacted with this fierce competition?
As I said, we believe that linear viewing is going to coexist along with the OTT play or the multi-device play, which competition from various telcos is bringing across. Both have to coexist. A big example is what happened in FIFA right now, when the whole world has been watching football. Now, in that case, the linear viewing on television should have been cannibalized by OTT platforms, which is not the point in the case. So both are coexisting, A. B, coming to broadband business, yes, ARPUs are getting, getting a hit, and there is decline in ARPUs. And we strongly believe that there will be disintermediation out here. We are watching it carefully.
So you wouldn't be contemplating a tie-up, being bought out, or even offering competitive pricing strategies just yet as a means to scale away your customer base or hold on to your customer base?
Churn is the biggest parameter when you are looking at the strategy to hold on to your customer base. Our churns are much lower than even the sector and industry. So we are moving very comfortable out there, A. Second, my portfolio is segmented into phase 3 and phase 4. We adopted the blue ocean strategy as we were expanding. So we went wild into phase 3 and phase 4. And my 70% of portfolio exists there. And you know about the internet speeds and the infrastructure availability in phase 3 and phase 4 towns. So that's not under threat. Coming into phase 1 and phase 2, where I have 30% of my portfolio, we are holding on to that portfolio by offering hyperlocal content. We are very topical. We are very local as we go deep down into hinterland of the country. And we are very much holding our base out there. In fact, our ARPUs of our video business are going up in these phases and not going down, which is contrary to the belief. But yes, when it comes to broadband part of business, it is declining a bit out there. There has been a decline in phase 1 and phase 2 for broadband ARPUs. And our strategy out there is to hold on to our customers by providing them a better customer experience, by having more of local connect. Because for us in our business, we are connected to our consumers, our broadband customers through our cable operators as well. And we are ensuring that there is one-on-one contact because we have more than 20,000 odd channel partners. Which in turn are the intermediary phase between us and these consumers. And it's the personal connect and ensuring that the customer service is paramount and customer delight and customer experience is delivered through it. We are working on those parameters when it comes to broadband in specific.
Okay. Rajesh, we leave it at that. Thanks very much for joining us and giving us those details. We really appreciate you sharing with us your business plans.
Thank you.